So what position are you running for?
The president. Yeah, I want to be the president.
President?
Of Hatch.
Alrighty. And why did you decide to run for president?
I wasn't really thinking about it, and then, like, we hung out as a group, and I really liked all the people on my floor, and I'm a very, like, natural leader type person. So I went to the meeting, and my name was on the ballot, and somebody told me they voted for me. I was like, oh, cool. I didn't even realize my name was really on the ballot, and then I was, all about it. Yeah. So I guess it just kind of happened, and then I also, I don't know, I'm secretly, like, super excited to have a position of leadership.
Do you have any, like, previous leadership experience?
No leadership positions, but I've always been a leader.
Yeah.
Whether it's pushing up from the bottom or pulling up from the top. I mean, I've always kind of been I've always been getting people excited, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more fun when people are into it. For me, I'm from here, so it's not the same for me, but I know a lot of other people. There's a girl on the 7th floor from the state of Washington.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're a long way from home, and it's important to feel like when you come out of your room, you can say hi to somebody.
Yeah. And
not have to make that awkward silence down the hallway, or, you're in the bathroom with these people. You need to be able to be like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's especially after the last year we had of being super isolated and kind of keeping a cold shoulder and 6 feet apart from everybody. To feel a little closer, is as a college, we need that.
And you're running for vice president?
Yes.
Okay, why did you decide to run for vice president?
Mostly because, I guess of the way I approach, like, being in a new environment. I was always, like, wanting to talk to everybody who, like, came up on my floor and asked where they live and things like that. And I felt like I could be a good person to, like, continue to be welcoming as well while making beneficial acts for the whole hall.
Yeah. What, like, are you running on? Like, what's your platform? Or what do you want to change about our hall if you were to be vice president?
The engagement aspect, like you said, like, some floors, like, they don't really know everybody. And, like, just making sure everybody feels like they're in a safe space and welcome in the lounge or anything if somebody's in there, and to not be afraid to just speak to someone.
And why do you think you would be a good candidate or a unique candidate for people in the hall to vote for?
I think I will be a unique candidate because I'm very vocal about certain things as well, and just always fun, even if it's like a sad situation, be able to uplift everyone and not be so serious all the time. Even when there might be serious issues, I can still, like, bring joy into it.
And what do you think makes you a good candidate for president, treasurer?
Well, I think I'm a good candidate for president is because I'm a people person.
Yeah.
And, I like to take charge. And I think of myself as a go-getter. I guess that's for other people to say. And for treasurer, I'm good at math.
Yeah.
And I'm good at finding cheap things. I find, like, really cheap stuff online.
Yeah.
I'll always look for the lowest prices and stuff. And so, I mean, if I could get us, like, a ping pong table or Wii controllers or something like that for really cheap.
Yeah.
That's something that I've always thought that I was really talented in.
Okay.
So, I guess just money management.
Now, what do you think makes you a unique candidate then? Like,
I think I'm unique because, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like this question's kind of directed in a way that I'd have to. But like I said, I'm a people person, and I've been meeting a lot of people around here, just trying to make connections with people. Mm-hmm. And, quite honestly, a lot of people in this hall aren't the most outgoing. And so I'm just trying to bridge that gap and just create an atmosphere where everybody's friendly.
All right, and why do you think, you kind of said that you want everyone to feel friendly, so why do you think, like, the community aspect of that is important?
I mean, if everybody's friends with each other, we're going to see great things around here. It's all about empathy and looking out for each other and making sure everyone's having a good, safe time. Staying on track with academics and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, it's good to have an accountability, and if you don't know anybody, then there's not going to be anybody to help you.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be helped.
So what position? You said you're running for Publicist?
Yes.
All right, and why did you decide to run for Publicist?
Well, out of the options provided, I feel like the Publicist fit more towards me and, like, what I've had experience with.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to test that out and give it a try. I feel like regardless of the position, just providing for the community as a whole, and honestly not being afraid to make new changes even if it benefits everyone.
Yeah. All right, so what what positions are you running for?
I selected to run for a couple different ones because I knew that there were a lot of people running, but I'm really hoping for historian.
For historian? Why do you want to be a historian for Mark Twain?
I think it's a big enough position that it gets me involved because, I wasn't able to join the student government, but it's not too much that I can't, focus on schoolwork because I'm still, it's still my freshman year and I'm getting used to things.
And what do you think makes you a good or a unique candidate for the position?
I've done a lot of, it's high school, it's not the same as college, but I've been an officer in a leadership position in a lot of different organizations. I was president of my theater troupe. I was president of my Model United Nations organization at my school. I was part of one of the founding people of my mock trial group at my school. I was vice president in Beta Club, which is an honors organization. I was secretary in National Honor Society, so I had experience being an officer in leadership positions.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is your, platform? I guess you're running for historian, but what improvements do you want to make to Mark Twain, whether it be policy, amenities?
I think that floors don't communicate with each other enough. Yeah. I don't think, I'm on the 4th floor, and I don't really know anybody on any other floor, and if I do, I don't know what floor they're on. Yeah. So I think maybe, cross-promoting the different floors, I think that would be a good idea, too, because I think that would really help the general vibe of Mark Twain.
Yeah. And why do you think that interaction is important?
I feel like connecting with people is really important, especially when you're in a new environment.
Yeah.
Some people are from Columbia, but most of us are from either out of state or a different city, and we don't know anybody here. And even if we did know somebody here because we lived in Columbia, there's so many different people who have come here. There's people, I know a girl from Texas, and I've never been to Texas. Yeah. So it's nice to meet people who have different perspectives and backgrounds. I think that improves you as a person.
Yeah, absolutely. And why is, you said, you kind of mentioned that you are going into political science, but is there any other reason why, leadership is important to you? And leadership at Mizzou specifically?
I think leadership skills are important no matter what career you're going into. Because, I want to go into political science, but even if you're going into marketing or economics or journalism, being able to have those leadership skills where you can take charge if needed is really important, because if your boss sees that you can take charge and handle hard responsibilities and tasks, chances are you're either going to get a promotion or you're going to get more respect in the company. So I think that having leadership skills is an important thing, and this was one of the ways to build them.